Well, staff shortages and an East Coast storm is contributing to the chaos in the skies. We saw it play out all over the holiday weekend, but today alone, more than 2,000 flights have been canceled. Let's bring in Yahoo Finance's Adam Shapiro, who's following this for us. And Adam, it was bad enough with the staff shortages. Now you've got the storm in place. What are you hearing about how quickly this can all be resolved?
Well, let's remove quick from the equation because a lot of this is Omicron impacting the ability of the airlines to staff the flights that can get into the air. The other is the weather, and nobody can control the weather. But as you just said, according to FlightAware, right now in the United States, there are 2,296 cancellations. This is every domestic flight and also international flights that are coming into or were scheduled to leave the United States. We've been in touch with the different airlines regarding this stuff. If you personally are trying to get information, Delta, their website actually is very good and proactive at letting people know what happens. All the airlines contact you. And we reached out to United. They sent us a statement in which they said, quote, "We've unfortunately had to cancel some flights and have been working to notify impacted customers in advance of them coming to the airport. We're sorry for the disruption and are working hard to rebook as many people as possible and get them on their way." That is from United Airlines. United also is offering their pilots an increase in pay. It's something like triple pay to take on an extra flight, to take on an extra route so that they can help move people where they are going. All of this coming amidst the Omicron problem where they're having staffing shortages. But as you saw just a second ago, the airlines are trading higher today because the expectation is that you, me, everyone out there, we want to fly somewhere, especially as we go to spring, especially as we get into the summer. And the latest news regarding Omicron is for people who are vaccinated and boosted, it's looking like a bad cold, which should not have a terrible impact, they're saying, on the airlines. Airlines start reporting with Delta on January 13th, Akiko. So we're going to be hearing from the C-suite about how all of this is impacting them right now and how they intend to go forward.
Yeah, and even if you didn't have to suffer through any of those problems on your own out there, I'm sure on your social media feeds you were seeing a lot of friends complain about that, as that was at least the case for me. Adam, when we look at maybe some other issues playing out right now, too, an interesting battle between the major carriers. I'm not talking airlines, but I'm talking cell phones out there as they try and implement their 5G technology, expected to roll out this week, and there's pushback now coming from airlines and the FAA.
There's a lot of pushback. This is a battle that is coming to a head come Wednesday, January 5th, is when AT&T as well as Verizon are intending to boost the power for their C-band 5G systems. And here's what, there was a letter that Hans Vestberg at Verizon and the CEO of AT&T sent to the FCC, and they said the aviation community participated in the C-band proceeding, and the FCC considered all their input and found that the use of the spectrum would cause no harmful interference to altimeters. So that's from the telecommunications company, as Hans Vestberg would say, nothing to worry about 5G. But look, there is an issue that has the airlines very concerned, is that there could be interference regarding the 5G systems and the aircraft controls. One of the issues, though, that the communications companies point out is that the airlines have had 2 years to prepare for this. So what have they been doing? I got a statement just within the last 30 minutes from Airlines for America. They filed an emergency petition with the FCC to delay the implementation of the boosted C-band power. And they said in their statement, quote, "Without appropriate mitigations, the 5G deployment around airports could disrupt as many as 345,000 passenger flights, impacting 32 million travelers, in addition to 5,400 cargo flights each year in the form of delays, diversions, or cancellations." This thing is coming to a head. Communications companies offering a 30-day, perhaps, breathing period to figure it all out. As of right now, January 5th is still on for, as Hans Vestberg would say, 5G. Back to both of you.
Adam, I think that might be our first 5G reference on air. But as you say, this is really cutting it close. I mean, January 5th, just a few days from now, we'll see how this all plays out. Adam Shapiro, always appreciate it. Thank you.